Recently, I posted a street photo that I did probably a few years ago by this point when I was down in Venice on a commercial gig. The reason I started doing a little more street photography and just kind of random stuff was to get away from the normal headshots, portraits, commercial advertising stuff that I normally do. And it was just kind of a break and doing something different where I didn't have a client telling me what to do or how to do it. Plus, I was just kind of able to experiment, I think, a little more, which kind of is what drew me to that. The one thing is, when I was watching videos online for different street photographers, there was a bunch that I liked, but then one of the things that I saw, which really kind of wasn't my style, was getting in people's faces. And even to this day, there's some photographers, when I watch their videos, it almost seems like I'm anxious watching the videos because I'm like, they're gonna get punched any minute now. So my style, I think, was a little bit different. And one of the things that I did was kind of put some rules for myself as far as what I wanted to do. The way I kind of did that was, I knew I wanted to shoot black and white. It's just one of my favorite ways to shoot. And then the other thing was, I always wanted to try and get only about maybe one person in the shot. So that way it kind of looked like an empty scene, some interesting elements, both architectural and scenic, but then only include one person somewhere in the frame, either entering or leaving the frame, mainly leaving. But I had posted something on Instagram about that first shot, and then just different people were asking me questions about street photography in general, and more specifically. But I don't think that there's a right or wrong way per se. I think there's kind of what you're comfortable doing, maybe pushing the envelope a little bit, but I don't really want to get in people's faces. I don't really want necessarily them to know I'm there, or that I even took their shot, just to not deal with that confrontation. So for me, aesthetically, and I think just for me to have a relaxing time doing it, it was more about just an entire scene in general. The way I shoot, like, these people most of the time will never know that I took their photo. I kind of shoot what I enjoy shooting, which I think is kind of the point of it. So here's a few more examples, and let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.